Have you ever stopped to think how someone can be underestimated for their brute strength, yet carry a golden heart capable of sustaining the weight of an entire sanctuary? That's exactly the case with Aldebaran of Taurus in Saint Seiya, a knight many remember only for his physical might or quick battles, but who, deep down, carried a loyal spirit, a genuine soul, and a courage that proved decisive in crucial moments. Aldebaran isn't just the knight of the Taurus constellation. He's the wall that defends the sanctuary, the barrier between enemies and Athena's hope. And even with his simple, almost tranquil demeanor, he carries within him a wisdom that transcends the battlefield. Unlike many who rely on elaborate speeches or complex strategies, Aldebaran speaks little, but when he does, every word carries weight. He's not just muscle, he's heart. Remember when the bronze saints advanced through the sanctuary? Aldebaran was the first to stand in their way. And yet, what could have been a bloody clash turned into a test of character. He didn't want to simply crush weaker opponents. He wanted to see if they carried determination, courage, that flame of justice that every true saint needs to bear. Behind his colossal figure stood a silent judge, testing not the strength of fists, but the strength of souls. And it's not only against enemies that Aldebaran shows his greatness. He's a true protector. His loyalty to Athena isn't blind, but born out of respect and devotion. For him, being a gold saint isn't a title to boast about, but a sacred responsibility. It's carrying not only the armor on his shoulders, but the lives of all those who trust in the goddess's light. It's curious how Aldebaran was so often overlooked in the narrative. While other gold saints had their moments of glory, he remained there, steady, without complaint, as a silent guardian. But when the time of truth arrived, his power shook the battlefield. A single strike, the famous Great Horn, was enough to bring down any enemy foolish enough to underestimate him. And this duality, being underestimated yet still essential, is what makes Aldebaran so special. By the way, speaking of strength and resilience, let me take a quick detour. The Samsung Galaxy Tab S9 Plus, a premium Android tablet, is simply stunning. Light, elegant, and powerful. It combines absurd performance with portability, perfect for those who want to work, study, or even binge their favorite anime. If Aldebaran had one of these, he definitely used it to plan his strategies without wasting time. Back to our Taurus saint, there's a humanity in Aldebaran that sets him apart from the others. He doesn't need to be in the spotlight to prove his greatness. His strength lies in his calm, his patience, and his straightforward way of facing life. He knows he doesn't need to shout for his presence to be felt. Just being there, firm as a rock, unshaken by the storm, is enough. And as imposing and devastating as his fighting style may be, Aldebaran carries within him a rare gentleness among warriors. He's the loyal friend, the protector who would rather be wounded than see someone he loves fall. This blend of brutality and tenderness makes him not only a gold saint, but also a symbol of what it means to be human in the midst of a divine war. Aldebaran's legacy goes far beyond the sanctuary. He reminds us that true strength isn't always about winning battles, but about holding firm when everything seems to fall apart. That greatness isn't about crushing adversaries, but about inspiring confidence in those around you. That, in the end, carrying a golden heart is what truly makes someone invincible. And now I ask you, could it be that the greatest proof of a knight's strength is not really the power to destroy enemies, but the silent courage to protect everything he loves, even if the world never notices?